हेलो फ्रेंड्स, देसी गर्ल इज़ हेयर। जैसा कि आप सब जानते हैं कि देसी गर्ल आपके लिए मूवीज़, ड्रामास, सॉन्ग्स एंड डिफरेंट इंटरेस्टिंग मौज़ूआत पर वीडियोस और रिएक्शन लेकर आती है। देसी गर्ल चैनल को मज़ीद खूबसूरत बनाने के लिए आप लोगों के सजेशन एंड कंट्रीब्यूशन बहुत ज़रूरी है। सो गाइज़, प्लीज़ देसी गर्ल चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करें, हमारी वीडियोस को दोस्तों के साथ शेयर करें। आखिर में बेल आइकन बटन को प्रेस करना ना भूलिएगा ताकि नित नई वीडियोस आपको मिलती रहें। जी तो फ्रेंड्स, आज हमने जो वीडियो सिलेक्ट की है रिएक्शन के लिए वो है इंडियन और चाइना, विच कंट्री इज़ बेटर। यार, हम ना कोई कंपैरिजन करते हैं और ना ही कंपटीशन करते हैं, जस्ट इंडिया को चाइना और चाइना को इंडिया दिखाते हैं। सो गाइज़, इस वीडियो से, इस रिएक्शन से हमारा कोई कंपैरिजन नहीं है, कोई कंपटीशन नहीं है कि इंडिया बेटर है या चाइना। सो गाइज़, आए हम सबसे पहले वीडियो देखते हैं और साथ साथ रिएक्शन देंगे। लेट्स सी।
Most populated countries in the world. Located in South Asia, India is the 7th largest country by area, and it's the 2nd most populous country. China sits at number 1 in terms of population, and both countries house a third of the world's total population. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of FTD Facts. This is another which is better episode. India and China. It's going to be real exciting. And before we get into this episode, guys, I want to know, India or China, which country is better? Let me know down below. So we just talked a little bit about population in the intro of this video, and India's population totals 1.34 billion people, and it's the 2nd most populated country in the world, and the population density sits at 450 people per square kilometer. Now, in China, the population is at 1.4 billion people with a population density of 150 people per square kilometer. In terms of land size area, India sits at 3.287 million square kilometers, which is equal to 1.26 square miles. And China is at 9.5 million square kilometers, which is 3.7 square miles. And now, since we got that out of the way now, I want to move on to life expectancy in both of these countries. In India, it's at 68.5 years. For males, at 67.3 years, and for females, at 69.8 years. And the total life expectancy in China is 76.1 years, with females being at 78.1 and the males being at 74.1 years. So they got a few years above India there. Let's take a look at the religion now from these two countries. So in India, there's no favoritism by the state given to any sort of religion at all. However, neither India's constitution or its laws define any kind of relationship between religion and the state. So it's kind of unclear where India sits, but for the most part, they're considered a secular nation. But when we get into the specifics of what religions people follow in India, 80% of the people follow Hindu. And in terms of religion in China, the folk religion is at 73.56% of people, Buddhism is at 15%, and Christianity sits at 2.53% in China. So we know these nations are big, they're powerful, and they have a lot of people in them. But what sort of money are they dealing with? The GDP in India is 9.489 trillion US dollars, and in China that number is 23.12 trillion dollars, and that works out to be $16,624 per capita. The currency that China uses is the renminbi, and India uses the Indian rupee. India's national debt works out to be 1.09 trillion US dollars. Interest per year is at 71.9 billion US dollars, which works out to be $2,282 per second of interest. Now, China's debt totals at 4.6 trillion US dollars, and the interest on that debt is $153.6 billion per year, which is $4,873 per second of interest. Now, when you look at China and you take the population of 1.4 billion people, and if you divide the total debt by the population amount, the total debt per person is a little over 3,000 US dollars. And if you were to take dollar bills and stack them up on top of each other with that amount of debt, it would pile up to be 506,515 kilometers high. And that works out to be 1.32 trips to the moon. Okay, now this is probably one of my favorite parts in these Which is Better episodes for countries, when I mash up the military power.
Oh, yeah,
China is one of the
nice
most powerful
place.
countries. They rank third place in the world, and their available manpower is
Nice
750
night.
million, with a total military personnel of 3.7 million people. In terms of aircraft, they have 2,955. They have 6,457 combat tanks and 1,770 rocket projectors. China has 69 submarines in their navy, 51 frigates, 35 destroyers, 35 corvettes, but only one aircraft carrier. And the labor force in China is completely off the charts. Like, it's so huge. 805,900,000 people. Now, moving on to India. So India has the third largest military in the world in terms of active frontline personnel. So not the most powerful, just the largest. But when you put them on the scale of global military power, they rank fourth. India's total defense budget sits at $53.5 billion, but that's going to go way up. India's Ministry of Defense says India will need $233 billion to meet its arms and equipment requirements in 11 years. So that's going to be more than triple what they're spending now on their military. But either way, India still is an advantage, because in late 2016, India completed its nuclear triad by adding a strategic nuclear submarine, INS Arnahan, in its military. India has become one of the only countries to do this. And if you're not familiar with the term nuclear triad, well, that refers to a country's ability to launch nuclear warheads from the land, the sky, as well as from the sea. Now, when we look at their film and entertainment industry, Bollywood in India is, of course, a large part of the cinema in India. In 2016, last year, Bollywood earned $2.4 billion US. Cinema in China was introduced back in 1896. And China is the home of the largest movie and drama production complex and film studios in the entire world, the Oriental Movie Metropolis and the Hengdian World Studios. And in 2010, it had the third largest film industry by the number of feature films produced in 1 year. In 2016, the total box office earnings in China was $6.58 billion US. But with crossover and collaboration with Bollywood and Hollywood happening a lot more frequently, Indian cinema is also a lot more in the limelight than Chinese cinema. Now, when we go back in history and take a look at some of the inventions and contributions by the Chinese, we see that China has contributed a lot to science and technology. Like, some amazing achievements by the Chinese include the compass, paper making, the gunpowder, printing, and yeah, these discoveries, just naming a few of them, had a huge impact on all the cultures throughout the world. But India has also had some amazing discoveries and inventions throughout their history as well. Like the invention of shampoo started in India. As well as in the year 1780, we saw the first inventions of rockets started in India as well. And also these things right here, I don't know if you can see, but like this thing here, the button on my shirt, yeah, buttons were also invented in India first. So there you go, guys. That was your side-by-side comparison with these two giant powerhouse of countries, China and India. But before I get out of here, you need to check out our Facts About India video series, where we dive deeper into the history and culture of India. We also have 2 dedicated videos on Chinese history and culture as well that you can check out. The links are down below to those videos. Of course, we couldn't fit all the information about India and China in this video, so we do have dedicated videos. I highly recommend watching them. Again, the links to those videos are down below, and learn more about the history and culture of India, as well as the history and culture of China. In closing, although tensions surrounding the so-called line...
ये थी वीडियो बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त थी। इंडिया अपनी जगह खूबसूरत है और चाइना अपनी जगह खूबसूरत है। हम इनका कंपैरिजन नहीं करते, हम इनका कंपटीशन नहीं करते। जस्ट हमने देखा है कि वो कैसा है, चाइना कैसा है और इंडिया कैसा है। मैंने तो देख के यही फील किया है कि वो अपनी जगह अच्छा है, वो अपनी जगह अच्छा है। हम कोई कंपैरिजन नहीं कर रहे, हम कोई कंपटीशन नहीं कर रहे। गाइज़, मुझे तो ये वीडियो अच्छी लगी, ये देखकर बहुत ही अच्छा लगा कि इंडिया हो या चाइना हो, अपनी अपनी जगह पर तरक्की कर रहे हैं। इनकी बिल्डिंग्स, इनकी जो हैं प्लेसेस बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त हैं, मुझे तो बहुत ही अच्छी लगी। हमने वीडियो के थ्रू विज़िट किया, बहुत ही मज़ा आया और रियल में तो और भी ज़्यादा मज़ा आएगा। सो गाइस, अगर आपकी कोई विशेज़ हो या किसी भी मूवीज़, ड्रामाज या किसी भी इंटरेस्टिंग प्लेस पर रिएक्शन चाहते हैं तो हमें कमेंट्स के ज़रिए बता सकते हैं। हम अपने फ्रेंड्स की रिक्वेस्ट को ज़रूर पूरा करेंगे। सो गाइज़, अब हम मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। उससे पहले एक बार फिर प्लीज़ 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 मेरे चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करें, दोस्तों के साथ शेयर करें। आखिर में बेल आइकॉन बटन को प्रेस करना ना भूलिएगा ताकि नित नई वीडियोज़ आपको मिलती रहें। अब मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग एंड अल्लाह हाफिज़।